Good morning, sunshines. How are you this morning? Hello. Hello, hello. I'm sporting my new glasses this morning. Couldn't decide if I wanted to wear them or not, but I decided to, and everything is much clearer. Yeah, that's always a good thing. But my little flower ones matched my shirt. Oh, the decisions you have to make early in the morning. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get over here to these comments. And there's my sound check. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see here. Here we go. Everybody's saying good morning. There's Desert Adventures in Arizona. There's Lily T. Good morning, Debbie F. Good morning, Stephen Oki. Inspired to Wander. Floss is here. Hello. Let's see here. And Danny D is here. Hello. Mo-bang for your bucks is here. Debbie F is here. Let's see. And there's my sound checks. Fairy Dust is here. Hello. Top of the morning, says Danny D. She Devil Adventures, good morning. Working and lurking. Let's see here. And the official. Good morning. Drink of coffee. Today I'm special. Doug fixed me coffee in his John Deere cup. Ooh. All right. Well, this is my first updo since my haircut, and so I'm glad to know I can still have my hair up in curls back here if I want to, or I can ponytail, or have it down because it's only about this long now, but I can still do all my hairdos I previously did. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Verda says the storms are clearing up. I saw where she said that they did not get hurricane status. They got tropical storm status, which is bad enough, right? Jeffrey is here. Good morning. They had a storm and an earthquake. Oh, goodness. Wow. Yep. I don't know if we had an earthquake or not. I didn't hear anything locally or newsworthy or anything. But, my drinks, I always have water or tea or something here at my desk. And the water, the liquid in my things were going like this. I didn't feel anything, but the liquids in my glasses were all going like that. So I don't know if we had one the other day. That was 2 days ago. So I don't know so that would have been Saturday. I don't know if we had one or what was going on. We do have train tracks pretty close to us. But I don't normally notice anything like that when the trains are going by. So I don't know. But I did see that, and I watched it for like 2 minutes. So I'm like, Let's see. Let's see here. Mobang says after 44 years of living in Southern California, the only major disaster that we had was Northridge earthquake. The rest is meh. Right? Depending on where you live, your normal is different for every state. Oh, you can check online and see if an earthquake happened. I'll do that. I mean, it wasn't anything I felt, but all my bottle of water sitting over here was doing that, and my drink sitting over here was doing it too. So I had two different drinks doing it. And I just sat there and watched it. We have had earthquakes here. We are along a major fault line here. We've had earthquakes here that woke us up in the middle of the night, knocked stuff off the walls, and not being in an area that earthquakes are prominent, instead of getting up and doing earthquake safety, we kind of laid in bed and we're like, what's going on? What is that? What is that? And it took us, an embarrassing amount of time to figure out it's an earthquake. Oh my gosh. But it was my first one that I had ever remember feeling. There's my radar shows all the earthquakes around the world. It's a free app, My Radar. I'm going to write that down. My Radar. I'll have to check that out. I will have to check that out. Doug made the coffee this morning. Thank you, Doug. He says, oh my goodness, that is good coffee. Thank you, babe. Let's see here. So our weather this morning, it is staying in the 80s all night long. We are not used to it staying in the 80s all night long. And so that means our temps for the days, we're in the hundreds for the rest of the week, either the high 98, 99s or actually in the hundreds. And then it's staying hot at night. We're not even getting a cool down at night. So I don't know how long that's going to last. I didn't look that far ahead in the forecast, but yeah. There's Ron Darrell Adventures says, hi, Ava and all the brats. There's Christina at Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Good morning. Debbie says, thank you for the coffee, Doug. And Lily says, good morning, Doug. I don't think she heard that. Good morning, Doug. He's not very, he can be a little louder. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning.
There. No, Lily, he was not grumpy at you. He was grumpy at me because I made him say it 3 times because I didn't think you could hear him. Oh, we just got up at 7:30, so he's still grumpy. I know he's got these really cute dimples and all, but he can be grumpy in the mornings. He can. It's a secret. Nobody knows, but he can be grumpy in the mornings. He can. See, I always get accused of being grumpy in the morning, but it's not just me. Hey, your cup would have matched my shirt. But I'm grateful for the John Deere cup. That's an honor. He's using the orange coffee cup this morning. Yumina. That's good coffee. Let's see. If you had a swimming pool, you'd have waves galore during earthquakes. Oh my, I bet so. I bet. Lily says, I went live last night, but didn't stay on long. I didn't know that. Let's see here. I will check that out. Let's see. Steve says we're enjoying our cooler weather here in the desert. It's 72 here this morning. Awesome. Where'd he go? I just saw a comment that I was going to talk about. I can't find it. Let's see here. Nancy says, I felt many of them. The 1989 quake was the biggest for me. Many of them wake you up and then you just keep on going. The 1989 quake was way different, very scary with lots of consequences. I remember that one on the news. I do. Well, let's see here. Let's see. Oops. Oh, Lily says I turned up my phone so I could hear him the third time. Desert Adventure says, Morning, Doug, said in a low Ron Darrell voice. And Danny D says, Good morning, Doug. Let's see. Lily says I was on for 5 minutes. I couldn't read the chat because I was on my phone. Right? I know a lot of people go live from their phones all the time. For me, it's just so much easier for my laptop, but I have a laptop. So I know not everybody has laptops either. I find it much easier on my laptop, but of course, I'm always just sitting here in my living room. If I was on the go, then I'd be better at using my phone, but I'm not very good at using my phone for going live. I guess I should do it. I should practice. So when I have an issue and I can't get on the computer, I'm always confused the whole time I'm doing my live on my phone. And then the chat's like little tiny. Yes, how big? Little tiny. Christina says it is 68 right now with a high of 82. Nice. Yes, summer in Illinois is getting nasty, humid, and hot. Yes, welcome to our summers. So humid. So humid, it just takes your breath away sometimes. Yes. Lily says 58 now with a high of 81. Debbie says is 73 there with an excessive heat warning for the day. Ooh. Fairy Dust says the news shows the storm heading to north clockwise winds. I believe northern Utah, Wyoming, and places like that. Interesting. Steve says we get Doug in a good mood whether he likes it or not. Oh. Yeah, this one's on a weird path, isn't it? I would agree. There's Kathleen Klein. Good morning. Yep, welcome to the dog days of summer. Hot and humid and hard to breathe sometimes. Fairy Dust says it's currently 63. The high is going to be 79 to 80. Nice. Kathleen says 77 here, but it's going to be 104 later. I don't want hundreds. I don't want degrees of hundreds. No. Let's see. Gia is here. Good morning. Good morning. All right, we're going to stop right there and we're going to go watch a moon video. Let me get over here. Won't be able to see the comments till I get back. I'm going to be in a different window. And it's this one today. I'm going to grab my coffee and just enjoy some sips of coffee while I watch this. Here we go. All right, that was pretty cool. Let's get back over here to my chat, and then we have some things to talk about. Let's see. I'm looking for my spot. There it is. Kathleen's asking if anyone's heard from Ray Van Life Rocks. I have not. I don't see anybody else's comments yet because I just got over there. Let's see. Steve says our high today will be 88. Hoodie weather. I love my hoodies. Love my hoodies. And speaking of hoodies, we went Saturday night. We drove out of town, went to Potterfield Park, and recorded night sounds. And I wore a hoodie because when we went to watch the meteors, one of the things that happened is we got really cold. and I wasn't expecting that. So Saturday night, I wore a hoodie, and I guess I should check temperatures before I just slap a hoodie on and go, because it was still in the 80s at 1 and 2 in the morning, and it was. I sat there and sweat the whole time, but that was better than being cold because I'm one of those people. I would much rather that happen than to be cold. I don't like to be cold because with my lupus and my arthritis, my body does not react well to cold at all. Not at all. Um, okay, Fairy Dust said Ray did post that San Diego was going to get hit, and they did. Um, Floss says it's 72, going to be 92, but it's going to feel like 106. Ugh. Um, Lily says, I'm doing better today. My youngest daughter came Sunday. Here to stay for a while. That's nice. That is nice. Oh, nice. Gia says, my country of India sent a moon lander, and we're waiting for its successful landing on the moon. Nice. Let's see. Oh, there's some moon emojis going on while that moon video was going. Let's see. That's right. Taking care of each other in hard times. Absolutely. Gia says the moonlander's going to touch down on the south pole of the moon August 23rd. Nice. And there's the cat. And there goes the cat. Let's see here. There's TGIF. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And there's Fairy Dust saying good morning with their coffee and some butterflies. Good morning, Floss. Kathleen says they're working on their bison herd. Nice. See. Debbie F says I wear a hoodie almost every day. It's chilly in my basement where I work. I wear a hoodie almost every night. Let's see here. Oh, cool. Nancy's telling Bree, check out my new short. It's a man-made waterfall with sculptures embedded in the rocks. Ooh, interesting. I have not seen it yet. Ron says, I tried a hoodie. I couldn't see real well. Then I figured out I had it on backwards. Oh. Thank you, Kathleen. We'll see you later. Have a good day. Let's see here. Oh, Lily says Bear is not well and has an appointment on Wednesday. Oh, Lily. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to put some markers right here. So we went out Saturday. I mentioned we went out to Potterfield Park and recorded night sounds. It's out in the country, and so we went out there and recorded about an hour's worth total. We were there longer than an hour, but I got about an hour's worth total of night sounds, and it's very interesting because while we were there, I thought I heard a growl, a rumbly growl. And then I didn't hear anything else. So I was like, okay, whatever. And when I was editing for sound, because you always end up with some stuff you have to delete, whether it's noise you make. Doug, what are you doing? He's over there click, 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 clicking. Seriously, what are you doing? Oh, okay. He's looking at the camera. He's like advancing photos on the camera through the viewfinder. But when I did the recording, it was definitely a growl. It was definitely a growl. And one of those rumbly growls. And so I asked Doug, I said, if they have had any cougars out there lately? Because I know there's been some sightings out there in the past. So we don't know. We don't know, but it was definitely a grumbly growl. And then we heard coyotes, but they weren't very loud, so I don't even know that you hear them much on the recording. But something else that happened is that it's dark. We couldn't see anything. We didn't have our flashlights on or anything. We only had our flashlights on to get our chairs set up and get our cameras in our hands, and then we turned the lights off. So it was dark. We couldn't see anything around us or anything like that. And we heard all kinds of stuff. We heard all kinds of stuff in the distance. We heard things right close to us. There were lots of times I was tempted to turn the flashlight on, but I didn't. But one of the things that was really neat was some deer, wild deer, came by, and they were snorting at us. I don't know if they were snorting at us, telling us to get out of there, or if they were just snorting like, what are you and why are you here? And what are you doing? But we just sat there. I said, is that deer? And he said, yep, that's deer. But they were snorting, and they were like right here in front of us snorting. And then later I heard them back this way snorting. So what they'd done is they'd jumped the fence, crossed the dirt road, jumped the fence to the other side of the road, and then they snorted at us from over there as well. So yeah. So that was an interesting evening. And yeah, I definitely got that growl in my recording. Let's see here. Oh, reminder, show and tell is this Wednesday. This Wednesday is show and tell. So I'm going to put our email. As soon as I find it, there it is. There goes the cat again. Can you get out of there, please? Thank you. There he went. He's gone. So there's our email right there, Ava Potterfield and Friends at gmail.com. And email your pictures there. And what is the challenge? Well, and I've already been getting challenge pictures in. The challenge, this is vegetable season, right? All the fresh vegetables or fruits are in season right now. So the challenge is how do you like to eat your vegetables? So you can send us pictures of how you have fixed them. You can just tell us in the chat on Wednesday, not today, Wednesday. this week. You can tell us in the chat on Wednesday how you like to fix yours. What's your favorite way to eat your veggies? Do you have a favorite vegetable dish that you make or a casserole that you make? A sheet pan thing of food that you make with your veggies? What do you like to do with your veggies? So, not everybody has gardens, but you can get vegetables out of your garden. You can get them at the farmer's market. You can get them at the grocery store. You can get them from your friends, right? When friends have gardens, they usually have plenty to share. And that's been happening for me this year. So I'm very grateful for friends who share their vegetables from their gardens. And I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. And, it's going to make us hungry. That's okay. It won't be the first time one of my lives has made us all hungry. It just won't. And it probably will not be the last either. Want to take a moment to thank our channel members and our Patreon members. We appreciate you guys so much. And thank you. And I love that music. Oh my gosh, every single time I'm just dancing away. dancing. I also want to share with you that our supermoon video will debut today on Ava's Meditations and Relaxation channel today at 11 a.m. Pacific time or 1 p.m. Central time, which is right after Roy and Becky. Right on the dot, 11 a.m. Pacific time on the dot. That supermoon video will debut, and I'm so excited. It wasn't anything on my end. It was just the moon. It was beautiful, so beautiful, bright. It does look a little unusual. I was able to take so many photos because it was a cloudy night. It was so cloudy. We weren't sure whether it was worth the trip to go out. But I'm like, you know what? We got to look at the big picture. We started doing YouTube to have things to do together. So let's go ahead and have some time together on the drive there while we're there and on the drive home. And if it's cloudy, we can just sit and talk or we can do whatever. And when we got there, it was cloudy all the way. And we're like, we're not going to see anything. So we arrived. We just stayed in the car. We didn't even get out because it was cloudy. You couldn't see anything at all. And then all of a sudden, I see this little blip. And I'm like, oh, is that it? So we didn't get to see it rise. It was already like up past the horizon when we saw just a little glow in the cloud, right? So I got out and I got my camera and I started taking pictures. And because it was cloudy, we had so many different versions of the moon, different looks, and the clouds made it absolutely beautiful. So I think the clouds were a blessing that night because we got to photograph them moving across the moon, and every picture is totally different. Because it was such a bright moon, it wouldn't video. It wouldn't focus. It didn't, I couldn't get a video to look good. So it is all photography, but absolutely just beautiful because the moon just outdid itself that night. did. I got to capture it on the camera, but the moon was just gorgeous, absolutely orange and gorgeous. And so you're all invited to come see that today. Um, also, August 26th, that's coming right up. That's Saturday, I believe. Yes, Saturday, is Play Music on the Porch Day. So you can play music, you can sing, you can do whatever. Um, August 26th, Play Music on the Porch Day. How cool is that? You can actually register to do it. There's a link on my personal Facebook page. There's a link on the Ava Potterfield and Friends Facebook page. If you want to register officially to do that, you can even send your video in to them, or just do it, or even just sit on your porch and just know people are playing music all around the world. How cool is that? That's amazing. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So let's do our shout outs real quick. We had the Astute Tourist was live really early this morning, and I was not up yet. I did see that Ron Darrell was live this morning, and I was not up yet. I slept till 7:30 today. It's been a busy weekend, and I'm still tired. Um, also, Astute Tourist will be live tomorrow morning as well. Desert Adventures in Arizona will be live today. Roy and Becky's Travels will be live today. And I already mentioned the break on Ava's Meditations at 11 a.m. Pacific time, right after Roy and Becky's Travels, will be the debut of our Supermoon video today. We'll have moon gazing Monday tonight, and then there will be something to watch on the Meditations channel this evening when you're done with everything else. If you want something to relax to, you can hop over there. And I feature a lot my Native American flute over there, but I also have just some relaxing music as well. And I'm not sure which is going to be this evening. I haven't scheduled it yet, so I'm not sure just yet. Check out Have Cheetah Will View, and check out Grandma Kelly. And it's going to be a great day. It's Monday. That means it's laundry day, right? It absolutely is laundry day today. And Mondays are a fantastic day because they are the beginning of a whole new week, right? So I'm excited about that. Let me get back over here to my chat. Just been out of my chat window. Let's see here. Find my place. All right, here we go. Ooh, Ron's got to go get an eye cut on. Woo! Well, prayers for you, Ron. We'll keep you in our prayers today. Yeah, you gave Bear a good life, Lily. He was very lucky to have you, and I know that pain. I'm so sorry you're going through that. That growl was dug before his coffee. We didn't even take coffee with us to our stakeout. Actually, to record night sounds. Yeah. Debbie says I'm making my show and tell tonight for dinner. Yumma, yumma. Nancy says I made mine already and ate it all up. Picks on Wednesday. There's Riza. Good morning. And that's okay, Lily. Nobody ever has to participate in these. It's just an optional. Everybody's saying hello. There's Alan Schaefer. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Aw. Oh, Card Junkie says good morning. Aw, that's nice, Lily. See? Yeah, Jesus. My cat jumps. If you see this cabinet right here, he jumps from here up to there, way up there, boop, right up there, and then you'll see him jump down from there. There's actually a little cabinet right here they jump on behind me. They love to be up high. They love to be up high. Um, oh, thank you, Lily. She says, I look forward to your meditation channel because it helps me out to relax a little. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That channel, and this is not a complaint, it's just a reality. That channel is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I don't even keep track of my editing hours over there because if I did, it would be overwhelming. But it's so worth it. And the reason I started that channel is because I find nature very healing for myself. I find my flute music very healing for myself. And it's not because it's me, it's just the wonderful sound of those Native American flutes. I find relaxing music can be healing. Sometimes I use the YouTube studio music, and I just love nature. Here goes the cat again. He just makes his rounds. So, I started that channel for me, and I'm just so happy when I know that it has also blessed somebody else. So thank you for telling me that, Lily. Thank you very much. Okay, there's the link for Desert Adventures in Arizona. His live coming up in an hour. Oh, Jesus says, I love you guys, and I always like to talk to you on your live streams, but sometimes my internet gets over, and because of that, I can't attend your live streams. Well, we love having you here at our live streams and seeing you in the other chats. So anytime you're able to be in the chat is a good day. Yeah. I heard a funny noise. I'm like, what is that? Desert Adventure says after cataract surgery, Ron will be able to see all the way to Missouri without his glasses. Yes, Sandra's at work this morning. Let's see. Oh, and Sandra, who is Hawkins Family Adventures, will be live for an AA meeting tomorrow at 1 Pacific time. All right. Let me write that down. Okay. All right. Well, I just want to run a little thank you to each one of you for being here, for being in the chat, for those watching the replay as well. You make our day, and we appreciate you very, very much. That got us going. That got us going for sure. And, it's Monday. And Monday is the beginning of a whole brand new week. And it's a whole new start to a whole new week. And I appreciate fresh starts. I don't know about you, but I do. And they make me happy. So here we go. All right, Inspired to Wonder says it's been fun, but I got to go start my day of critter care. Take care and make the most of Monday. You have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Gia wants to know what's the name of your kitty. This black cat, his name is Monkey. His name is Monkey. Oh, and Lily just put that in there. Thank you, Lily. Oh, and there's our little happy emojis with our ladybug and our frog. Woo woo! Oh, Christina says, I'm happy my kids go back to school on Wednesday. No more eating all the food. Oh, yes. So, yeah, that's a thing in the summertime. Definitely the extra groceries for the kids being home. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Woo-hoo! Debbie says, today starts Employee Appreciation Week at my job. We get an hour for lunch all week. Nice. Nice. Yes, that's his name. His name is Monkey. His name is Monkey. And we named him Monkey because even as a kitten, he would jump from place to place. He loved to jump, even as a little kitten. Mobang says, yes, Christina, and peace and quiet. Oh, my goodness. Are you looking at Model A videos? Is that what you did yesterday? Yeah. Well, I couldn't see the camera. All I could hear was clickety, clickety, click, click. Oh, that's pretty. Look what he has on the camera. Look what he did. Well, is it going to show up? There it is, kind of. You can kind of see it. It's gorgeous. It's actually gorgeous. He got a sunset picture. Oh, my. That's pretty. Ooh. There, you can see it right there. Ooh. Nice. That was pretty, honey. Here you go. Did you want it back? He got some sunset pictures. Um, Lily says that's beautiful. Jeffrey says, too bad Purina doesn't make kid chow in 50-pound bags. One bag of taco flavored and your week's shopping is done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we finally are figuring out this black camera. That's not our new camera. That's our one we've had forever that we didn't know how to work the settings. So I'm slowly learning the settings for that camera, and we haven't taken the new one out. I don't think the batteries were charged the other night. We gotta. That's one thing we need to do for the new camera is we need to order 2 more batteries. Um, and I probably need. I don't know. I don't know if they make like a extended life battery for that camera, because to do my extended time lapse photography at night of the Milky Way, that's a 2-hour photo shoot. And so I gotta have some batteries with longer life than the 2-hour batteries that seem to be the standard, because I need one that will still be going, because I'd rather for my photo shoot to end and still have some battery rather than it end because the battery goes dead. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, change the battery, just set it back up and go, but in that amount of time, I've missed a lot for time lapse. So, yeah, we'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out. Is Doug still grumpy? Nah, he's good now. He's been up a while and he's had some coffee. You need a power station. Well, I don't know. Our camera won't work plugged in. It only goes into charge mode when it's plugged in. The one he had was showing us those pictures on, um, it charges USB port, but it won't. You can't use it while it's plugged in, and when it's plugged in, it only charges. It turns off and it only charges. Um, so yeah, we gotta do some investigating and see what we can find. That'll work for that. There's got to be some extended life batteries out there. I just don't know how much they're gonna be. Right? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I know other photographers do time lapse photography, and I know quite a few do the Milky Way photography time lapse. So I need to ask them what they're doing to make sure that they don't run out of battery juice on their cameras. Time to clock in. Gotta go. Have a wonderful day, Christina. Wonderful day. He just makes circle. Can you not stand there? Go on. Thank you. He'll just keep making that circle. But I am going to write that down. Power station. Because we might need that for other things. Writing that down. I can't talk and write at the same time, or I write what I'm saying. Gia's got to get back after charging the phone. All right, we'll see you over at Desert Adventures in Arizona in a little bit. See? All right. I don't think I've missed too much. Oh, Lily says my daughter will have her cat here and I'm going to get a pup. Oh, nice. And there's the link for Desert Adventures in Arizona. He'll be live in 1 hour. So everybody go over. And what I do, I get a little bit of work done in between. And so I go ahead and pull him up on the computer. So if I'm not watching the clock, I hear it start, right? I hear it start. And then I'm like, oh, yes, get in there. That way, if I'm doing something in the kitchen or if I'm working on the computer, either way, I hear it start. And I'm like, I'm there. All right. Well, it is going to be a good day. It's going to be a hot day. So, everybody, if you're in one of the hot zones today, keep cool. Take it easy. Drink. Stay hydrated. Drink some water. And enjoy your coffee this morning. I am. Mondays is one of my heavy work days. So, I'll be working most of the day. And I was an editing monster yesterday. That is all I did. I edited. Saturday I edited, but I got a lot done yesterday. So the next thing I edit will be for Doug because he's kind of hollering a little bit. It's like, you're going to edit a video for me? You're going to edit a video? So yes, honey, I'm going to edit a video. But you're going to have to pick what it is. Lily says I need more coffee. Oh, that adopting is the way to go. Absolutely. You know, we adopted Scooter from the shelter, and we've had him 14 years. And then Scooter's buddy showed up in the middle of the road. So we picked him up, and nobody claimed him after 7 days. So we adopted Buddy, and he went on the trip to record night sounds with us, and I thought he would lay down because when I go do sunrises, he lays down in the seat and he sleeps. But that night, he just would not settle down. He was up, he was sniffing, he was looking around. Of course, you know, there were other animals out and about, and I'm sure he could smell them, and he could smell cows, and he could smell deer, and I'm sure he could smell whatever that was that growled. So he was up. He was up till 2 a.m, and he slept all the rest of the night. Once we got home, he slept all night long and all day the next day until like 2 p.m. No, it was 3. 3 p.m. is when he got up. He got up at 3 p.m. And even then, he got up, he went out to the potty, he ate, he got a drink, and he went back to bed, and he slept like a rock all the rest of the afternoon. We wore him out. All he did was sit in the car or on our laps. But he was really interested in his surroundings. He was very interested in his surroundings. Lily says, I quit drinking caffeine in the afternoon. And pretty much the only time I have coffee now is in the mornings. Now, when I'm doing intermittent fasting, I do drink more coffee because that's all I can have is coffee and water until lunch. But if I'm not doing intermittent fasting, I have about 2 cups of coffee in the morning or by noon. Yeah, I don't drink much coffee in the afternoon either. Let's see. Debbie says, I always adopt and never regretted it. Yeah. Oop, there's some coffee right there. Woo-hoo. I've only had one cup, so I do get a refill. Woohoo. Stephen Oki say Lucas came to us from the local Humane Society. Nice. So what I did with Buddy, he's old, he's blind. So I called the shelter and I called animal control and let them know he was here. But I didn't take him to the shelter because I was afraid he shook for 48 hours. He was upset. And I was afraid, he'd be scared being blind and all the noise and stuff. So I didn't take him in, but I gave them all his information, and they had our phone number, and in case somebody called looking for him, that it would be the same as, we have your dog, because they would just call us and we'd run him over to the shelter for that. But so we had to wait the 7 days. That's the normal hold on a dog, on a stray. And so then he became ours, and oh, what a blessing he has been for me. He has been such a blessing for me. Very much so. Jeffrey says both my cats are shelter cats. Good cats, both of them. Speaking of Buddy, he just barked. Are you going to go grab him? Doug's going to go get him. But the reason you haven't seen Monkey jumping around is because he's in Doug's lap. In the rocking chair getting rocked. TGIF says... I adopted Chloe and Petey just came to me, but getting a dog is such a huge commitment. I think it's fine to get a puppy of a specific breed for you. Everyone is different, right? Yeah, I agree. Very Dust says, kids, stay awake. I'll see y'all in the chats. You get some rest. Desert Steve says, set your alarm for 1 hour. And he's taking Buddy outside. All right, well, I will wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm going to go get that recording and let Doug hear that growl that I heard and that I caught on that recording. And I got the deer snorts and stomps on the recordings as well. So it was fun. It was very fun. And Petey knew a good thing when he saw it. Aw. Oh my goodness. I had to trap Petey's butt and force him to love me. No, that growl was an animal, and it sounded like it could have been a cougar, but I don't know. But that's, if I was gonna say what I think it is, that's what I think it is. I'll let Doug listen. I know a lot of the livestock owners in that area all have livestock guardian dogs, and that's why, of course, for coyotes as well. But yeah, and our aunt and uncle have guardian donkeys, and man, don't ever underestimate a donkey. Holy cow. Yeah. We've had cougar sightings here. Um, I'll never forget that one night we were getting home, and we'd been playing music, so it was like 1 in the morning, maybe 1:30 in the morning. And I grew up in the country. I learned to um, target practice, and I know that sound of a right. There's no sound like it. You cannot mistake that sound for anything else. And we're getting out of our car, and we hear that. I'm like, oh crap, get in the house. So we come in the house, and I call 911 immediately. It's like, what's your emergency? I'm like, there's someone outside our house with a gun. And they're like, what do they look like? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't see them. I just heard it. I heard them cock it. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, there's no sound like that in the world. I am positive I heard what I heard. And so they're like, okay, hold on just a moment. And then when they came back on the line, that's what they said. They said, we show an officer close to your location. There's been a cougar sighting, and they are there to check it out. And so that's what I heard. And they said, in fact, there should be another patrol pulling up momentarily. And he pulled up, and I heard the same thing. I heard it again, but they didn't see anything. So yeah, there's no sound like that in the world, right? Oh yeah, they're prominent. They're very prominent in the area, and bears are making a comeback in the area too, as well. So yeah, things you got to think about before you go on a walk in the woods, right? Definitely. All right, everybody. I just want to remind you that you are awesome, and you are wonderfully made, and you deserve good things. You deserve to be happy. And if you are struggling right now, just always, always remember that we can do hard things when we have to. We might not enjoy it, but we can do hard things when we have to. So never give up. Never give up. You're going to make it. Thanks for being here, everybody. We love you. Have a wonderful day.